you gotta set it.
Hello and welcome to the Mendocino High School girls soccer game against Calistoga. Apologize for the delay here, but we're getting back into the game right now with Calistoga ball for a throw-in at the half-field marker. It's going to be a throw-in there for Calistoga, blocked by Maya from Mendocino. Maya fighting to get the ball there. Amaya with a kick. Starting off the ball strong with a kick over to Natasha, but the ref is going to call that out of bounds. Calistoga throw-in, edging their way closer to Mendocino's half. Calistoga with a good trap there, but the ball is going to be kicked out of bounds off of Calistoga, and it's going to be a Mendocino throw-in. Sage there with a good ball, but it is stopped by Calistoga. Issa with the header over trying to find Stevie. Ruby comes away with the ball now, but Calistoga kicks the ball up the line. Sage comes away with it, trying to find an open pass, resorts to a boot out of bounds, sometimes the best option. Calistoga ball now in Mendo's own half, looking to find an open player. Throw-in goes over, Sage tries to stop it, but can't quite get her head on it. Calistoga's ball now, pausing a bit in the center there, but finding a nice open position. Sage gets a foot on the ball, but Calistoga manages to keep possession going. Making their way across the field now, this could be a dangerous play, but that is going to be called offsides by the referee. Mendocino ball. Going to see Mendocino taking the free kick here. Naya with the kick in just a second. Naya with the kick. Over to Sage. Sage with a good touch and a header over to Ruby, who's Mendocino's normal goalie, but Amaya is going to be starting goalie for this game for Mendocino. Calistoga gets the ball away from Mendo, and that looks like it's going to be kicked out of bounds by Mendo somehow. Calistoga's throw-in. Sage with a good block, but that's just going to go out of bounds. Unfortunate touch there, but Calistoga with another throw-in, slowly making their way down the line. Calistoga with a good ball, but no teammates there to receive. Managed to get it back off of the knee from Maya. Sage with a good kick out of bounds once again. Calistoga slowly working their way up once again. Calistoga's offense has been looking good today. They've been managing to get the ball up onto Mendocino's half and not letting them get as much action as Mendo would hope on their half. Good throw in there. Calistoga comes away with it, back to the thrower in, and Naya's going to pressure that ball, but it's going to get passed into an out-of-bounds kick by Calistoga, and it's a Mendocino throw-in on their own half. Have Lexi taking the throw-in here, making her way up, but the ref signals that the throw-in was back the line a bit. Lexi with a throw-in past Calistoga, but her leg was kicked up, so that's going to be an illegal throw-in. Calistoga ball now on the sideline. Looking for an open player here. Manages to find someone, but Naya with a strong kick out of bounds for Calistoga's throw-in once again. What a nice day for a game here. Originally it was raining out here, but now it's blue skies and the sun is shining. It's a good day to play soccer. Calistoga with a throw in there to their own teammate. Sage with a kick up the field. That's just going to go out of bounds once again. Been a lot of competition on this side of the field, specifically Mendo's left-hand side from where I'm sitting. Calistoga tries to regain possession, but that's going to be Mendocino with the throw in. Lexi trying to get the ball down the line, finds Ruby, but that's going to be kicked up in the air by Calistoga. Stevie there with a nice header, flicking it over to Natasha. Natasha with the run now, looking promising. Issa with the run up the field. Natasha with the boot up into the center of the field. Stevie running to collect the ball, swarmed by 3 Calistoga players, but Calistoga comes away with it, guarded by both Ruby and Stevie. Boot up the field, received by Sage. Sage with a strong kick up to the center of the field, but nobody is quite there to receive it. Calistoga on, pressured quickly by Issa. Issa coming to collect the ball right now. Talia with a good stop and passes it back over to Issa. Issa comes away with the ball. That's good aggression there, and the ball is going to be kicked out of bounds by Calistoga. Mendo throw in on Calistoga's own half. Going to have Natalia passing the ball off to Naya, coming up from defense to take this throw in. It's a good throw, finds the open man, passes it over to Sage. Sage with a good flick into the center of the field, but Calistoga manages to come away with it just there. Sage with a good collect, passes it over the center. Stevie finds the ball, open space with a shot, and that's a good shot right there. Mendocino with the first points of the game. Stevie with a nice left-footed kick. Good first shot of the game there. That was some good communication on all fronts with the nice pass to the open man, to the flick, and finding the open player through the center. Good communication on Mendo's part right there. Mendo starting off strong now, 1-0 in the first few minutes of the game. Calistoga with the kickoff here, kicking it back over, letting the pressure from Mendo start. Ruby with a strong attack, kicking the ball away, but Calistoga manages to come away with it. Calistoga's kind of looking frantic here with the first goal by Mendo, catching them off guard. Stevie with some good pressure there, guarded by 3 people, and that's going to be hit out of bounds, blocked by Calistoga. That's going to be Mendocino with the corner kick. Mendo with the corner kick here. We're going to have Natasha taking it. Mendo trying to find the open space here. Calistoga trying to guard each and every player. Natasha's kick is just going to sail out of bounds. That's an unlucky kick. That's going to leave Calistoga with the ball for the goal kick. After Mendocino's scoring, Calistoga has been looking a bit hectic with the ball
camera on the front
and trying to get the ball out of their side of the field. They've got to slow down and calm down if they want to keep possession of it. Stevie with the knee back into possession. Calistoga trying to kick the ball out, but that's a bad pass. Stevie coming in to go for another shot. Kick back out. Trying to go through the players, goes for the shot, but it is blocked by Calistoga. Natalia comes away with the ball, but Calistoga manages to regain possession. That's good pressure by Natalia there. Issa playing some backup. Natalia with the pass back to Sage, who collects it and passes it over to Issa in the corner. Open space, but then Calistoga tries to get away with the steal. And he blocked off of a Calistoga player's leg. Pass back out for Naya to collect. Naya with the kick through the center. Nobody's quite there to receive the ball, though. Issa with the touch out back to Maya. Maya with a good play back to Naya. Naya trying to go up to Sage, but that is going to be called a handball for Mendocino. Handball on Calistoga. Mendocino with the free kick on Calistoga's own side. Mendo playing a far up line here. Every defensive player coming up well past the half field mark. It's both smart and a dangerous play. It's a nice kick there, but nobody can manage to collect it, and that's going to go out of bounds. Looks like it was tipped off of Calistoga, so it's going to be a Mendocino corner kick. Looks like Stevie's going to be taking this kick and trying to find an open player to pass to for a hopeful shot attempt. Stevie going for the kick, going in, and that's a corner is going to sail in. That's a great corner right there. Been trying to do this for ages, gets to get it in. It's a nice shot and a nice take. Sails straight past the keeper and goes directly in the goal. That's a tough shot, and she managed to do it nicely. (2-0) now. Mendocino in the league. Calistoga trying to get their points on the board, but haven't had much luck yet. Calistoga collecting the ball, passing it up, but it is booted off by Natalia. Stevie trying to find that ball with a header collection. Back to Sage, trying to get past her defender here with some fancy moves. Gets a good pass over to Issa. Issa with the ball now. A good pass, but it is tipped by Calistoga. Calistoga with time now on the ball, but it looks like they're just going to kick it out. And Mendocino throw in. Close in Calistoga's half. Talia finds Sage, but she can't quite get ahead on there. Sage pressured by two Calistoga players, trying to get past them, trying to find an open man. And the ball goes past, Calistoga collects it, but Sage with some good pressure right now. Finds Issa, who tries to kick it up the field, but it is blocked once again by Calistoga. Sage kicks the ball up, headed by Stevie, and the goalie manages to collect that easily. Calistoga keeper with the ball, goes for the drop kick. Sage manages to get her head on the ball there, passes it over to Issa. Issa with time in the center of the field. No pressure there. Issa going with the ball, passing it down, but the Calistoga keeper manages to grab a hold of it. Another drop kick there by Calistoga. Natasha comes away with the ball, goes for the shot. That's going to go just over. Good shot. You always want to take those far out kicks, especially when the keeper is outside of their goal box. Just manages to go over the goal though. Unfortunate. Got Calistoga ball now for a goal kick. Tides seem to have shifted from the beginning of this game. Calistoga keeping it in Mendocino's half, looking promising in the beginning of this game. But Mendocino's first two goals have really just turned the tides in this game.
That's so much better.
Calistoga with a pass over, but it cannot be collected. And that's going to go out of bounds off of Calistoga for Mendocino throw-in. Once again on their half. Throw it into the center of the field, but nobody's there to collect it. Sage comes away with it, though, off of a not good touch from Calistoga. Stevie tries to get a foot on it, and it goes to Sage. Sage trying to find a pass through the center, but it is kicked out by Calistoga. Maya with the ball now, passes it over to Ruby, and Calistoga can't quite get a good grasp on the ball. Stevie back out to Sage, but Calistoga comes away with it with a promising run here. Mendocino's line is moving back to the half field, which is a good play at this moment. Ball is kicked out, and Naya is there to find the ball. Thrown over. Ball goes back to Naya. Naya finds the open player, goes straight to Stevie. That's a nice kick. Stevie with all the and not quite enough space for Stevie to run through. It's going to be one touch too many, just going slightly out of range for a kick. Unfortunate bounce. This field can be tough to play on with all the bounces and hosh marks, but good play nevertheless. We've got Lighty and Aubriella and Sylvia coming in. Lighty and Aubriella coming in for Issa, Natalia, and Ruby, along with Sylvia as well coming in. Calistoga goal kick over to their own player. Lighty manages to get in there though, knocking the other player down in the process. Calistoga with the ball back up, but Maya is there to receive. Playing the ball out to Calistoga, but Calistoga comes away with it once again, pressured by Lighty. Lighty there with the ball now, but is stolen once again by Calistoga. Lexi with the ball, trying to come away with it. This is a promising run for Calistoga. That is squashed there by Lexi, who manages to get the ball back up through the field. Calistoga coming up, trying to pass it through the defenders. Naya with a nice boot there, up the field. It's going to bounce nicely and give Mendo time to recoup from that attack. Calistoga looking to take the throw in and push the ball back up to Mendocino's half. Mendocino guarding and finding the open players to defend them. Stevie kicks the ball out once again, letting Calistoga move up slightly, but keeps their progression from getting any further. Stevie runs in with a good block, and that's going to be possessed by Calistoga, running out to the corner. Natasha comes away with the ball, trying to work her way down the field. Goes through the center, that's a good pass. Stevie comes away with the ball with a bit of time, but is swarmed by four of Calistoga's defense. Stevie tries to find the pass out to Sage. Sage with the ball now, trying to get past her defender. Good kick through the center of the field. Stevie with the ball now, and stolen by Calistoga, trying to figure out what to do with the ball now. Stevie guarded by 3 players once again, but the ball is stolen and passed up the field. Calistoga with the ball now, trying to dribble up the field. Bit of miscommunication from the teammates, but the ball is worked up the line eventually. Sylvia trying to pressure there, and the pass is blocked by Maya with a sweeping kick. It's going to be a handball, though, on Mendocino. It's going to be Calistoga free kick from about the half-field mark. Promising run here from Calistoga. We'll see if they can keep this up. Anyone tuning in, it is 2-0 in the first half. Mendocino is in the lead, and Calistoga trying to find an opportunity to make a run. Take a shot on goal. Calistoga free kick up through the center. Naya tries to get the ball, and Calistoga comes away with it. Lexi with the help defense there. Gets the ball over, but Calistoga steals it. Sage with a good steal there. Dribbling back up the field with good speed. Sage with a pass through the center to Stevie. That's a good pass. And Calistoga kicks the ball, ricochets it off another teammate's knee. Works out in the end. Calistoga coming away with it. The good pass up the field, guarded by 3 of Mendocino's defense here. Pass back, but blocked by Arata. Lexi trying to make the sweeping kick, but Calistoga comes away with it. Dribbling down the line with some speed here. Sylvia blocking the cross, and it's going to go down the field, leaving Maya and Lexi to figure out what to do with it. Ball is then kicked out of bounds by Calistoga. Mendocino throw in. Sylvia going to be taking the ball here, trying to find an open player for Mendocino. Calistoga comes to and gets the ball. Good speed down the line here, but the ref is signaling that to be out of bounds on the line. So we're going to have a Mendocino throw in. Looks like Calistoga just barely stepped out of bounds there with the ball. Deep in Mendocino's own half, Naya is going to be taking that. Looks like it's going to be a throw-in on the line where it went out of bounds. Naya with the throw down the line, finding Arata. Arata with the ball now, and passes it over to Maya. Maya collecting the ball and passing it up the field. That's a nice pass over to Stevie. Stevie with a promising run, trying to find Aubriella open on the side. Goes through the defenders, open space here, dribbling the ball down through, one-on-one with the keeper, and the keeper blocks the ball with her knee. That's a good block. But Sage with the sweeping kick up into the top left corner of the goal. That's a great shot right there. This is what Mendocino has been showing all year. Their proficiency in getting the rebound. Mendocino been doing great on the boards this year. Last home game. Calistoga passed over into the corner, manages to keep the ball in bounds, but finds Maya in the bottom left. Maya kicks the ball out, and looks like it's going to be Mendocino ball off of Calistoga. But we've got subs coming in the meantime. Looks like we're having Sienna and Mirabai come in for Rada and Sylvia. Lexi with another throw in, but that's going to be called illegal. Rada with the steal, who was not in fact subbed out. That's my fault. and the ball is going to go out of bounds there off of Mendocino. Calistoga with the throw in. Calistoga ball now. Lexi tries to come in with it, but Sage manages to collect and pass it over to Naya. Naya with the good boot, and Sage retaliates with the boot off of Calistoga once again and kicks it back down the field, only to be booted once again by Calistoga. Sage dribbles through her defenders, passes it up the field, trying to find Rada, but the ball goes and is kicked once again up the field by Calistoga. Calistoga trying to go for the kick there, but Sage coming away with it. Down the field once again, finding Sienna, who passes it over to Rada. The ball is going to be kicked over to Sienna by Calistoga, who manages to keep the ball in. It's a good play, but Calistoga kicks the ball off of Sienna's leg, and that's going to go out of bounds. Mendocino throw in now. I mean, Calistoga throw in now. Going to Mendocino's half. It's a nice kick there from Calistoga, managing to collect the ball off their chest and kicking it back behind them. And a good boot there by Calistoga once again. Mayo with a good collection and pass over to Stevie. Stevie juking her defender out, trying to get past. Good steps there, moving her way down the field with some good speed, trying to get away past the defender, goes for the shot. The goalie blocks it off of her knee. I've seen this happen a few times with some of the keepers. It's a bit unfortunate for them because they don't quite collect the ball with their hands. They seem to prefer to block it off of their feet or legs when it could just be easier to collect the ball. But Mendocino with good speed there. Sage trying to go for the kick. Keeper using their hands and stopping the ball from any further progression. Keeper with a drop kick out into the corner. But that's just going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Mendocino throw in on Calistoga's half. Looking promising for another run at goal. Looks like we're having a keeper switch. Ruby coming in for Amaya. Amaya coming out of the goal. Ruby's been Mendocino's main goalie here. Switching off the jerseys and the gloves. Both teams making a good show this game. Mendocino just having the force to push the ball past half and make good runs at the keeper. Calistoga hasn't quite made any shots on goal yet, but they've had some promising plays going down the line. So they've just got to find the open player and pass the ball inside of them in the center. It's going to be a tough one for them to figure out, but if they can do that, they can get some good points off of there. Keeper change is good. Ref signals for the play to resume, and Naya with the throw in here, trying to find the open player. Naya finds Sage with the good flick, but Calistoga with another header. It's going to be about 4 headers in a row, and back out for Mendocino throw in once again. Mendocino playing a really high line here once again. It's about 3/4 of the way through the field, leaving Ruby open, but Calistoga hasn't made any moves yet, which is probably good for Mendocino. Boot over, Calistoga collects the ball, but Sage comes away with it, jumping over the opposition. Sage with the boot up to the corner. That's a good ball right there. Sienna and Stevie going for the ball. Stevie comes away with it, trying to find the open man, but is shoved to the ground a little bit there, but just all part of the game. No calls played. Calistoga with the ball now, trying to get past Naya, but Naya with the kick out of bounds. It's a good play, stopping the force of the moment, and Calistoga throw in on Mendocino's half. Mendocino keeping their somewhat high line, even though there's no offsides on a throw-in. Ball goes past, but it looks like the leg was up or the hands weren't quite completed in their full circuit. Looks like it's going to be Mendocino throw-in from the prior spot. Naya with the throw-in here on Mendocino's half, trying to push the ball up once again. Naya's throw going across the field, hit off by Calistoga. Calistoga moving forward with some speed, and kicked out once again by Mendo. Calistoga throw from about the same spot. Looking for the open man. Sage finds her ball and passes it over to Rada. Rada moving down the field with some good speed here. Stevie collecting the ball through 2 Calistoga players, passing it back to Rada. Good speed here, but the ball is just blocked by Calistoga. Calistoga finding the open player. Aubrey trying to guard. And the ball is going to be kicked out of bounds off of Mendo. Calistoga ball there. That's good defense from Aubriella right there. And Calistoga on the offensive. Throwing is good down the line, but Mayo with a good kick back up to Rada. And off of Calistoga, that's going to be a Mendocino throw-in. Sage taking the throw now from the side, going up, trying to find Rada, but it goes off of Calistoga. Mendo moving up the line with promising speed here. Sage now trying to find the open player. Good throw over to Rada, but the ball is going to be collected and kicked out by Calistoga. Mendo once again pressing up the line. Rada now taking the throw, trying to find the open player. Gets the ball over to Stevie. Stevie guarded in the open space. Two Calistoga players go onto it, and the pass is out. Lady with a good block, back over to Sage. Sage with the ball up through the field to Sienna. Sienna looking good there with the kick up, but it is stolen by Calistoga. And Calistoga just manages to kick the ball out of bounds. Looks like it was off of Mendo though, and Calistoga throwing over to Rada. Rada with a nice looking kick there, back. But Calistoga block out of bounds, and Mendocino throwing a bit further back. Rada with a good block there, but Calistoga manages to collect, but Aubrey comes away with it in the end, and Sage gets the ball, manages to push it back up the field. Good boot there from Sage into open space, but just a bit too far, and the keeper collects the ball. Keeper with the kick. It's a strong kick out into the center of the field. Calistoga with the collection and passing it back to their defense. Trying to get through the wall of Mendo players, but Stevie comes away with it. Mirabai with the kick into open space. Keeper with the ball now. Stevie looking for that kick, but it just barely goes into the keeper's grasp. Calistoga with the drop kick finds Sage. Sage with the ball, trying to get it passed back up. Nobody quite there to receive. Lighty goes onto the ball, and Calistoga keeps it in bounds. Lighty trying to go for the pressure, but the ball is kicked over, and Calistoga collects. Pressured by Sage and Rada. Sage getting the ball with promising speed back up to Stevie, but Calistoga kicks the ball back up the field once again. Barely keeping the ball in there. Calistoga kicks the ball back up. It's a good job keeping the ball on the inside lines of the out line. Sentence made sense, don't question it. And Calistoga now with the throw-in, trying to bring it up Mendocino's half. Calistoga playing more defensively this game, making it a harder time for Mendo to score, but it also hurts their case for more goals being scored because them playing so many defensive players gives them less opportunities to bring the ball past Mendo's defense. It's both helpful for them to stop the goals, but also hinders their opportunities of balancing this score out. We've been seeing Mendo playing quite the line forwards as opposed to Calistoga playing quite a line back. As shown here by Calistoga's line of defense, not even being past the half-field line. Calistoga here on Mendocino's own half with the throw-in. Strong throw-in to the center, but it is blocked by Lexi's head. It's going to be a pass over to Stevie. Stevie with the ball now, trying to get past. Good block out of bounds by Calistoga. And Mendocino ball for the throw-in. Substitutes coming in here. We've got Sylvia and Issa and Natasha coming in for Naya, Stevie, and Rada. Sage now with the ball, trying to get past. It's a good move to get past her defender, and the ball is kicked up, just barely stopped by Calistoga. Sage trying to go for the large kick, but just barely misses the ball. Good header by Calistoga, getting it back up the field. Lighty trying to find the ball now, but Calistoga just manages to collect it. Good pressure there, almost a foul there with the hand, but Good pressure nevertheless. Lighty with the pass there up the field. That's a good pass over to Sienna. Sienna trying to find the ball, but it is swiped up by the keeper. That's going to be a good block. Good pressure there by Mendo, and good defense by Calistoga, not letting them get the goal shot. Calistoga collects the ball off the goal kick, manages to keep it in once again, but Natasha kicks the ball up over to Issa. Calistoga, however, coming away with it. Lighty coming in for the pressure, bodying the players there, trying to get the ball, but Natasha comes away with it until Calistoga with some fancy moves dribbles up the side of the field. Blocked by Aubrey, back over to Natasha. Natasha trying to move the ball up the field. Kicks it off at Calistoga. The ball is kept in bounds over to the center. Calistoga trying to kick it to the center. Never the good move for defense. Just leads to you getting swarmed by players, but works out in the end. Calistoga coming away with it on the bottom left-hand side of the field. Sage with the ball. Stop going back up the field. Good move there, but Calistoga, player, one of the third ones in the box, manages to kick it out. Keeper boots it up, and Lighty comes away with it. Calistoga, steal, and dribbles it up the field. Mendocino's line, holding the ball out, and Sylvia gives Calistoga a throw-in on Mendo's side, giving Mendo time to recoup and get ready for the possession on Calistoga. Calistoga getting ready once again. Goes over, but that's going to be called an illegal throw-in by the referee. Mendocino ball where Calistoga just threw it in. Sage going to be taking this throw in here. Going to try to find the open man. It's a good bullet throw right there down the line. Lighty with the pass up, nobody there to receive. Calistoga with the ball now, trying to make it their way up Mendo's half, but Natasha comes away with it. Good first touch there by Calistoga, getting past Mendo. Promising speed up the line here. Natasha coming to intercept, but Calistoga with some speed, running down the half. Maya with a smart play, booting the ball out of bounds, leaving Calistoga to run off before the ball goes down the hill. It's going to be a Calistoga throw in deep into Mendocino's own half. See if they can take advantage of this situation and perhaps get a shot on goal. Calistoga line getting pushed up to the half field. That's going to be a smart play. Calistoga coming away with it from the throw-in, guarded by Natasha. Slide tackle back to their own teammate there from Calistoga. Ball in the center with promising speed now. Calistoga running forward. Lexi coming to play defense. Calistoga ball still in the goal box. Lexi trying to get the ball out, and Lexi comes away with it, dribbling up the field, trying to get it out. Good run by Lexi, passing it back over to Issa. Issa keeping the ball in bounds, dribbling up the field. Lexi passes it up to Sage. Sage now with the ball, trying to get past. Good touches there, getting up the field with good speed. Pass over up and tipped by Calistoga. Goalie there with the collection and instead decides to kick it. Ball goes up, Sage with the ball in the center of the field there. Calistoga trying to play some defense, but Sage comes away with it. Trying to find the open man. Trying to find Issa there. Issa with the ball now, and that's a collection by the keeper. Good speed there by Mendo, never letting up, never letting the ball get kicked out of bounds. Goalie with a good stop as well, and the keeper decides to play the ball up with a nice drop kick. Good flick there by Calistoga, but Lexi comes in and tries to kick the ball into open space. Bit of miscommunication there, but in the end, Mirabai comes away with the ball. Calistoga ball now. Issa with the good touch. And a pass over. Sienna now with the ball, trying to work her way up the right-hand side of the field. Calistoga comes away with it, trying to find an open man before they have to resort to kicking it out of bounds. Natasha there trying to go for the steal, but the ball is going to be kicked out by Calistoga. Mendocino throw in on Calistoga's half. Looks like it is actually going to be Calistoga's throw-in off of Mendocino here. Calistoga ball. Looks like subs were called before the throw-in happens. So we're going to switch out Sage and Lighty for Amaya and Stevie. Natasha with the throw-in about 3/4 of the way through on Calistoga's half. Natasha throw over to Issa, but with the flick back over to the goalie. Keeper with the collection there. And keeper ball going for the drop kick. Stevie being there to intercept, but can't quite get a foot on the ball. Aubriella there coming away with it, trying to find the open player. But Calistoga passes it back up the line and goes out of bounds just barely for Mendocino's throw-in. Calistoga ball there, working their way down the field. And bottom hand side of Calistoga's field, that looks like it's going to go out of bounds just barely off of Mendocino. Throw in on the far back side of Calistoga's goal. Sideline ref there making the tough call. It's a good throw there into open space, but it looks like the ball bounced out of bounds along the way, just barely making its way. Never mind, looks like Calistoga's just going to go for a retry there. Calistoga making their way up until it's blocked out by Natasha. That's going to be another Calistoga throw. Had a lot of slow progression here off of throw-ins. It's good playing by both teams, working their way up and also stopping the progression from the ball. It's going to be a good header block by Stevie. Stevie with over to Sienna. Sienna with the ball, but being stopped by Calistoga. Calistoga working their way up, guarded by Amaya. Trying to get past Amaya here, dribbling the ball up, and Calistoga's speed lends them the helping hand until it is kicked out by Sylvia. Open space in the center there, and Stevie makes herself open. Good pass directly to Issa. Issa with possession here, finding the open player over to Sienna. Sienna just barely loses the ball to Calistoga, still trying to pressure. Sienna comes away with it, trying to find an open player to pass to. Gets it back over to Issa. Issa in the center of the box. Calistoga manages to collect the ball. And that is going to be the half. What a half this has been. 3-0, Mendocino's lead here. Looking promising, but Calistoga has been managing to get good attempts. Haven't quite yet had any shots on goal, but that could change in this second half. 3-0. We'll be back shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mendocino High School girls soccer game against Calistoga. Mendocino with the ball and is starting off strong already. Stevie with the pass back to Sage. Sage kicking the ball up the field, but is blocked by Calistoga. Natasha taking possession, trying to get it back to Sage, but Maya comes away with it and gets it back up the field. Issa with the ball now with a good collection. Back up, blocked by Calistoga. Calistoga coming away with the ball, kicking it back down the field. Sylvia gonna let that ball out. Gonna take the throw in on Mendo's side. A lot of open space there in the center. Sylvia can make the ball over to there. Sylvia trying to get it through, but Calistoga comes away with it. Natasha with good possession and reclamation. Getting the ball back, and Calistoga gets the ball down. Mayo with the boot over to Issa, but Calistoga managed to get a foot on there. Sage coming away with the ball. The good stop by Natalia. Sage with the pass up to Stevie. Stevie over to Maya. Maya with the ball now, trying to find Stevie. Stevie can't quite collect it, but pass goes back over to Sage. Sage now in the pass over the corner. That's a good pass. Stevie with a good collection. And the ball's going to go out of bounds, just barely tipped out by Stevie. It's going to be a throw-in for Calistoga on the line. Calistoga getting the ball down. Stevie with a good header back up the field. Calistoga ball, boots the ball back up. Natalia with a good collection from the knee. Booting the ball back up to Issa. Sage pressuring Calistoga. Issa with a good tap away. And Calistoga with the boot to the corner of the field. That's going to be a throw-in for Mendocino. We're going to have Mendo on the throw-in at about 3/4 of the way through on Calistoga's half. Natalia with a good throw over to Issa. Sage kicking the ball in through the center. Stevie with a good move, going for the shot, and it just barely slides outside of the goal. Not quite good. As in a goal. Good shot. Gonna be a goal kick there by the keeper. Trying to find the open teammate, but is collected by Natalia from Mendocino. Issa with a kick through to the center. That's going to be a good pass over to Stevie. Stevie now with the ball, trying to work her way up the field. Guarded by about 3 Calistoga defenders. That's a great shot right there. Right through the top and the keeper. Great shot. Managing to slide right past Calistoga's keeper. That's going to be another point for Mendocino, making the score 4-0. Mendocino working their way up once again with a great shot there by Stevie and bringing the score back up in Mendo's favor. Calistoga ball now trying to find the time they need to score. Still got a long time left in the second half and a promising run there by Calistoga, but is blocked by Natalia. Natalia with the pass, but is collected by Calistoga. Ball gets passed over. Naya hits the ball out of bounds. It's a good play, stopping Calistoga's run before it can have any chance to continue on. Calistoga throwing, trying to find the open teammate. Calistoga collects, lets the ball slide past, and it is grabbed by Lexi. Lexi managed to get the ball up, but some miscommunication lets Calistoga have the ball once again. Maya coming away with it. That's a good job getting through her defenders there. Ball just barely goes out of bounds there for Calistoga's throw-in. Calistoga throw into the open player. Naya with a good turnaround kick there, but Calistoga off the knee. Sage with the ball trying to get it out, but Calistoga comes away with it, trying to find a pass backwards. Calistoga needing to look for the clears here. There's been a lot of open space on the opposite side of the field, but Calistoga's and Mendo have been keeping the ball stationed on one side, not spreading out or trying to find the open pass. Be advantageous for them to look for the field switch. We haven't quite seen that happen yet. Calistoga throwing once again on the same side, trying to work their way down once again. And the ball gets thrown. Naya tries to kick it, but can't quite get a foot on there. Calistoga comes away with it with promising speed here. Moving the ball down the field. Back through the center. Natasha trying to play defense there. Calistoga runs past. Into the corner. Barely keeps the ball in. and is stolen by Natasha. Natasha booting the ball back up, trying to find Sage. Sage with a good collection, move past the defender. Promising speed on the run, up to Stevie. Stevie with the run up front, getting past the defenders. Going down, keeper coming to collect, and the keeper with a nice stop there, stopping that play dead in its tracks. Keeper with the drop kick into the center of the field. Tasha and Calistoga going at it, but both of them can't quite get a foot on the ball. Sylvia now kicking the ball out, trying to get back up. That's a good kick with her left there, getting the ball back up the field. Calistoga with the boot down the field. That's a good stop, good collection by Calistoga. Maya playing good defense here. Natalia with the kick backwards. Naya coming in with the sweeping kick, getting it back up the field. Good play there. Calistoga falling on their back. Promising kick there, up the field. Stevie coming to get the ball. Kick back out. Calistoga down, and keeper with a good stop. That's going to be a good shot, good run, and a good save. Good work all around. Calistoga now in possession. Keeper with the ball. Keeper with the kick through the center, trying to find the open teammate. Natasha kicking the ball back up, but Calistoga comes away with it. Natalia with the ball back through. Sage now with the ball in collection. Pass through. Naya with the boot into the corner. Lexi making her way over to the ball, getting some good time to get away with it. Picking it back up, but collected by Calistoga. Promising run through the center of the field. Boot through the center, and Ruby collects it with the rebound, and that's a goal for Calistoga. It's a good run, and we've got Calistoga's first points of the game. Good shot there, going for the rebound and managing just barely to slide it past the keeper. Ruby with the good original block, but can't quite manage to grab it, so Calistoga manages to come away with it. It's a good play by them. Good defense by Mendo as well. There's not much you can do about that. It's going to be Calistoga's first points on the board. 4-1 now. Mendocino still in the lead. Calistoga doing good to try to keep their way into this game. Mendo starting off strong. Sage bringing it up. Unpressured through the center of the field. Kicks it over to Amaya. Amaya now with the ball looking for the open player. Good pass over to Sage. Sage going through, and it's kicked up by Calistoga. Sage up the field into the corner, and Calistoga manages to collect it and keep it in play. And Calistoga manages to let it go out of play and have their possession nevertheless. Keeper with the goal kick for Calistoga. Trying to regain their speed they just had. But Amaya with the good block there, kicking it back up the field, but collected once again by the keeper. Keeper with a better opportunity here with a chance to drop kick or throw. But Issa with the block, passing it back through the center. Natasha with the ball now, going up. Ball through to Calistoga. Issa with the good block, pass over to Stevie. Ball through the center. Stevie, Sage going at it, and Calistoga as well. Sage trying to get past her defender there. Pass over to Amaya, but she can't quite get the ball further. Pass back out through the center. Mayo with the ball now, trying to get the ball back through. Sage with the ball, pass out to Stevie. Stevie going through, but Calistoga with a good steal there, making their way up with promising numbers. Calistoga going through, but Natalia manages to stop that run in its tracks. Issa now with the ball, going back up, but Calistoga kicks it back. Mayo with the ball back up, trying to find Issa, but Calistoga gets the ball instead. Natalia making the run here, trying to find Issa as well, but ball is kicked out of bounds. Looks like that's going to be off of Calistoga. Mendocino ball on Calistoga's own half. Natalia with the throw, finding Issa, but Calistoga blocks it out. Now Sage trying to come away with possession. Gets past the two defenders on her, passes it over to Stevie. Stevie with the ball now, trying to find the open space, and the shot is no good. Just barely can't find its way in the goal. Good shot nonetheless. And good offensive play by Mendocino. Calistoga with the ball now, with a goal kick from the center of the goal. It's an interesting choice from the keeper here. Keeper with the kick through the center, not quite the smartest play, because that leaves your defense utterly unprotected. But Maya finds it, takes advantage of the kick through the center, and Sage kicks the ball out into the corner, but that is going to roll out of bounds off of Mendo. Calistoga ball for the throw-in. Calistoga trying to find the open player, but Mendo doing a good job of cutting off the options. Finds open player down the line, but the touch is not quite good enough, and it's going to be Mendocino ball for the throw-in. Natasha with the throw over to Stevie. Stevie coming away with it, passes it over to Sage. Sage with the run. Good move there, going over to Maya. Maya with the ball now, kicking it back up. Sage trying to pressure Calistoga, but it is kicked back up. Naya with the defense, but Calistoga manages to get past. Maya, Naya, and Calistoga all running towards the ball. Promising run here, and Maya decides to keep it in. She keeps it in there. That's going to be good for Mendo, and it is kicked out by Calistoga. That's going to be Mendo's throw. Looks like we have Amaya and Natalia coming out for Mirabai and Sienna. Naya with the throw in for Mendocino now on Mendocino's own half, trying to find Sage. Sage with the pass back out to Naya. Naya trying to find Mirabai open, but Calistoga sweeps in and manages to take possession. Calistoga and Sylvia going at it, and Sylvia managed to come away with it. Passing it up to Stevie. Stevie with the run now. Good numbers. Stevie with a good pass directly over to Sienna. Sienna there trying to find open space. The ball is kicked out of bounds for a throw-in for Mendocino. Very close call there between a corner and a throw-in, but Mendocino just barely manages to get the throw-in as opposed to the corner. Natasha gonna take this throw-in, trying to find pass to a shot. Stevie tries to get her head on the ball, but the ball goes out. Issa with the collection there, trying to figure out what to do with it now. And the ball is barely kicked out of bounds by Calistoga, out of play rather, and Calistoga with a promising run up until it is squashed by Maya. Issa now with the ball, but it is stolen by Calistoga, but stolen once again by Sage. Mendocino again on Calistoga's half, making a promising run. Sage trying to make the shot, but it can't quite find the goal. Stevie now in the corner with the ball, trying to find a cross, trying to find a shot, trying to find an opening. Stevie with the pass in, but it is blocked by Calistoga. That's going to be Mendocino corner kick. Mendo is still up 4-1 in the second half. Good showing by both teams here. Mendocino just managing to find the openings and take the shots. But the one shot that Calistoga actually did have on the goal went in, that one opening. Tasha with the kick there, and the ball is going to go in. Issa there with the kick off of the corner. That's exactly what you want to see off of a corner kick. Mendocino with the perfectly executed corner. Natasha with the ball straight into a teammate, and Issa just managing to get her knee on it into the shot. It's a great goal, exactly what you want to see. 5-1 now, Mendocino in the lead still. This game has been quite one-sided so far, but Calistoga has a bit of time to try and even out the scoreboard. Calistoga ball now at the half. Gonna try to work their way up the field once again. Still playing a much more defensively based game, as opposed to Mendo, who's been far more offensively situated. Calistoga would want to play more offense, but it looks like they are more concerned at the moment with not letting Mendocino score any more goals. Naya trying to find Stevie there, Sage there, but Sage does in fact come away with it. Sage and Calistoga run into each other there. It's going to be a foul on Calistoga, free kick for Mendo. Free kick there for Mendo. Naya with the kick. Through the center, that's going to be a good kick, but Sage can't quite get the first touch she wants, and Calistoga does, in fact, come away with it. Naya with the stopping of the run, managing to squash it before it starts. Good slide tackle there, but Sage manages to evade it. The pass up to Stevie through the center there. Sienna with the ball now with promising speed. Sienna and Calistoga going at it. Sienna manages to keep possession, back out to Sage. Sage through the center, trying to find the open teammate, over to Natasha. Natasha with the ball, hesitating on what to do. Through the ball, through the legs, Stevie comes away with it, trying to work her way up and find a teammate, and looks like a bit of a trip there from Calistoga. That's going to be a free kick on the outskirts of the goal box. Good run by Mendo here, managing to find that nice free kick position. Stevie looks like she wants to just take this as a shot here, which seems to be a smart play, but Calistoga is setting up a four-man wall. Stevie tries to go through the wall there, but it is stopped. Effective wall, and the ball is kicked out to Calistoga. Got Mirabai with the ball now, trying to find a teammate, but Calistoga managed to get past. Maya on Calistoga, Maya coming away with it, but the ball is kicked out. Maya bodies Calistoga. It's a good defensive play there, and now Maya with the ball, but the ref signals for a foul on Mendo. Looks like it's going to be a free kick for Calistoga. Calistoga free kick now, trying to work their way up once again as they did prior. The kick up, but blocked by Issa. Calistoga with a boot, but can't quite get the shot, the kick they wanted. Issa with a good block, but that's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a Calistoga throw in here. Got subs coming in for Calistoga and subs coming in for Mendo. We've got Maya and Sylvia coming off for Rada and Aubriella. Looks like that throw isn't quite ready, and the ref's going to call for a retake because the subs weren't quite out of play yet. Ref signals for the ready, and Calistoga retakes the throw-in. Good block there by Issa, and that's going to be out of bounds off of Mendo. Calistoga working their way down once again. Calistoga throw, good little fake out there. And Issa tries to come away with it, but Calistoga with promising attack speed. Stevie there swoops in and comes and takes it away. With the pass back out to Sage. Sage working her way down through the middle of the field. It's a dangerous position there, but trying to make her way past. Good use of her body there, but Calistoga comes away with it and passes it down the line. Lexi now with time. Calistoga rushing to intercept, but Lexi passes it out to the corner to herself, who manages to come all the way through and dribble it back out. Ball's barely going to go out of bounds there, but good work getting it out from the dangerous positioning and back up the field so Mendocino defense can get a chance to regroup. Ball goes out of bounds there. That's going to be Calistoga throw-in. Mendocino doing a good job holding their own here. Calistoga managing to stick in with one goal there. And this teeth chattering cold. Throw in now for Calistoga on Mendocino's own half. Going down, throw in past, manages to find their own teammate. Lexi with a pass over to Naya. Naya with the ball there, making her way back. And looks like that's going to be Naya's kick off of Calistoga. So Mendo throw in. Back up the field. Naya's going to be taking this throw in, working her way back down the field. Throw goes up past. Sage there, pressing the ball up against Calistoga. Works out in her favor, goes through. Sage trying to get past all the defenders, does a good job of it. Comes through, using her body well here, with a good pass over to Stevie. Stevie now with the ball back over to Sage. Calistoga, however, coming away with it until Sage rips the ball right out from her legs. Good play on defense there. And Stevie now guarded by 3 players, trying to get her way past. Issa with the open run, but it can't quite find the ball. And Mirabai and Issa pressure the ball. And the ball is swiped away by Sage. Sage now with the ball in the center of the field, finding Stevie. And that looks like a foul from behind. It's a dangerous play there. Stevie with a bit of a limp, looking like she's going to be all right, though. It's going to be a free kick in a dangerous position there for Mendocino. Right in the center of that dirt patch, Stevie's going to take this free kick. Stevie with a good shot there, and the keeper manages to block it. It's going to be a good block there for Calistoga's keeper, as the keeper drop kicks the ball back up the field. It's going to be a good drop kick up to Calistoga's own teammate, but the ball goes out of bounds off of Mendo. That's going to be Calistoga's throw-in. With promising strength to get the ball back up the field. It's going to be a handball off of Mirabai. We're going to get Mendocino getting back for Calistoga's free kick here. Both teams doing a good job of keeping the pressure up here. Mendocino just managing to supply that extra pressure on offense. Calistoga, however, being much more defensively based, but their communication just needs to find a way to work it back up. Sage there with a good run, stealing the ball from Calistoga, making her way up the field, trying to get past the one defender, sticking profusely on her. Defender comes away with it. It's a good defensive play by Calistoga. Ball up the field, Lexi with the foot on it, but misses the ball. Calistoga with a good run here, trying to find their way through. Naya with some good defense. Calistoga with the ball now, getting it through. Calistoga trying to get past Lexi, but Lexi kicks the ball back up. Calistoga in the center of the field here, dangerous positioning, but Naya with a good block. Naya kicks the ball back up the field, trying to find Stevie, and Stevie now with the ball, with the pass back over to Sage. Good job for Mendo getting the ball back out of that positioning and back up the field to pressure Calistoga once more. Issa with good aggression here, getting the ball back up, and Issa comes away with it again, kicks it into Sienna on accident, and that's going to be a handball off of Sienna. Calistoga with another free kick. Calistoga now looking for an open teammate, but the defensive line is staying very linear, not giving the kicker much room to find a teammate. It's potentially problem-inducing, but nevertheless, Mendocino gets the ball away. And that's going to be off of Mendo. Calistoga throw now as the subs come in. We've got Calistoga exchanging one player for one, and we've got Maya and Lighty coming in for Lexi and Sage. It's going to be Calistoga's throw-in, but it's going to go out of bounds. Ref's just going to call that a throw-in, I believe, rather than a handball. Bit of an either-or situation there, but Naya with the throw-in now down the line. Sienna was trying to kick it back up, but it goes out of bounds just barely, and Calistoga throw, working their way back down once more. 3 Calistoga players are bunched up a bit. Ball up to the top of the goal box. Calistoga with promising speed with the kick over, but that is going to be a bit of a shank now. Maya coming away with it, taking Lexi's position of sweeper for a time. Looks like that's going to be out on Mendo. Calistoga throw in. Dangerous position here for Calistoga. Going to try to find an open teammate. Good run down the line, good collection, but Mendo defense playing well. Ball is kicked out, and that looks like it's going to be Mendo ball off of Calistoga. Good work not letting them get into the center of the field there for Mendo, constraining them to either side of the field. Naya now with a throw-in, finding Natasha in open space. Natasha can't quite get a foot on it, but it works out in Calistoga's favor. Maya now with the ball, trying to find an open Mirabai. Mirabai with the ball, with a good collection, not letting Calistoga get the steal. Issa now with the ball, with the run, trying to find Stevie. Stevie now with a promising run at the goalie, one-on-one situation, and that's a good shot right into the bottom right-hand corner of the goal. Car next to me decides to show its appreciation of this goal and that one. And that's going to bring Mendo's score up to 6-1. Great showing there. Good shots by Stevie so far. We've seen some especially nice shots just going past the Calistoga keeper. And just a few minutes left in this second half of this game. Calistoga with 1 as opposed to Mendocino's 6. A one-sided affair, but Calistoga managing to hang in there with that one-pointer. Gonna have some more subs coming in. We've got Natalia and Amaya coming in for Natasha and Sienna, as Calistoga does another one-for-one swap. The old switcheroo. Ref deems the ball in play, and it is barely kept in there by Calistoga. And blocked by Lady out of bounds. Gonna be Calistoga's throw-in once again. It really would be advantageous for them to switch the ball to the opposite side, but there isn't quite anyone open in that part of the field. Ball's gonna be kicked up by Stevie in the air, hit to the ground by Lady, but Calistoga with promising force here. With the shot, gonna go in, and Ruby with the collection. That's gonna be a good stop to that run. Ruby with the squashing of that play, managing to drop kick the ball back up the field. Calistoga in the center with the ball now, dangerous position, but Maya kicks the ball over to Stevie. Stevie with the ball now working her way up, slowly but surely. It's a good boot down the line, but Maya can't quite grab it. It's gonna be a handball though on Calistoga, who apparently was trying to grab it, just with their hands. Stevie gonna take this free kick here, trying to find an open player. It's a bit out of range for a shot attempt, but could happen nevertheless. It's gonna be a good ball there. Isak trying to find it, but Mirabai comes away with it. Attacked by a Calistoga player who kicks it almost out, but is kept in by Issa. Natalia there trying to find the open player. Issa trying to kick it back out to the center, but is stolen by Calistoga, only for Stevie to steal it back. Pass over to Maya, who can't quite grab a hold of it. Lady now with the ball, working her way up, trying to go find a shot attempt. Open space, passes it over to Amaya, but the ball is kicked out by Calistoga. Calistoga running further down, pressured by Maya. Good speed here, getting past Mendo's defense until it is squashed by Aubriella, who stops the play in its tracks. Calistoga, however, managing for a second return of this run. Going down with promising speed. Mendo's defense trying to get it out, and that's a good play there by Maya, just kicking the ball out of bounds so Mendo can have time to regroup and recoup. Gonna have another throw in for Calistoga, this time on the other side of the field. Gonna try to get an opportunity to score here. Nia trying to get ahead on it, can't quite reach it, and Calistoga comes away with it, only to be stopped by Maya, who passes it back out. Calistoga comes away with it, trying to find the ball in the center, but that ball is going to go out of bounds for a goal kick for Mendocino. Ruby's ball now, going to let Nia take this kick. Nia going to try to find an open player here. Gets it over to Stevie. That's going to be a nice kick. Stevie now trying to find it through. That's going to be a good tackle there by Calistoga, sliding in to hit the ball. Calistoga does in fact come away with it, trying to get through, but Stevie retaliates with one of her own slide tackles. Reinvigorated by that sudden show of force. May is going to kick that ball out of bounds, moving the ball over to the other side of the field and giving Calistoga an opportunity for a throw-in. Calistoga ball now on Mendo's half. They've been doing a good job holding the ball on Mendo's half here. Mendo defense just been stopping it from any opportunities, but can't quite move it back up the field. As I say this, Calistoga manages to kick the ball straight through to the center there. It's a promising play there if Calistoga can get there on time. With the ball now, and that looks like it's going to be a foul in the box. Looks like we're going to get a PK here. A penalty kick for Calistoga. It's going to be quite the experience here for Ruby. This may be one of the only times a penalty kick has happened in one of these league games for the Mendocino girls soccer team. Ref making it official, counting out the steps for the kick, telling Mendo's keeper what to do. Always dangerous to get a foul there in the box. Just unfortunate, really, but Calistoga now up for the penalty kick. Get you an enhanced angle of this, zooming in to get the players in frame. Calistoga with a decent opportunity here to one-up their score and make it 6-2, and Ruby trying to not let that happen. This player gets ready. See Ruby getting ready as well. The kick is through, and that's a goal. It's good placement there, good shot selection, and Ruby manages to go the right direction, but can't quite get a hand on there. Good shot attempt for Calistoga and a good attempted save for Ruby as well. It's a tough situation when you're put one-on-one with another player like that. Most of the time it's going to go down to the shooter, and there's not much that you can do about it. Calistoga now 6-2, Mendocino in the lead. Mendo with another kickoff. Issa with a pass back over to Stevie. Stevie trying to get it through to Mirabai, but that's not quite going to go through all the way. And Calistoga seems to be reinvigorated by this. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Mendo. Calistoga with the throw in here. Working their way up the field again with promising speed. But Stevie is there to stop the ball and push it back up onto Calistoga's half. It's going to go ricochet off of Calistoga. Rada comes away with the ball, trying to get it over to Lighty. Lighty with the ball now, passes over to Stevie. Stevie jumps over a Calistoga player and tries to get it up to Issa, but it is kicked out by Calistoga. Calistoga running down back through the field. The pass over to the corner, not the best first touch, but Calistoga managed to grab a hold of it until Issa comes away with it, working her way down the line. Calistoga takes it away, but Issa with good aggression once again, pushing the ball up. And Calistoga goes out of bounds. That's going to be a foul on the ground. Going to be a free kick for Calistoga, I believe. Mendocino getting back for the defense as Calistoga gets an opportunity to push the ball down the field. Calistoga possession here, trying to get another opportunity to score, perhaps get half of Mendo's score from the 6-2 game it is right now. Ball kicked up, blocked by Stevie. That's a good jump, and the Calistoga with the backwards kick over to their teammate. Pass through, but is blocked by Rada. Rada coming away with the ball once again, trying to get past Calistoga, but that's a good first touch there by Calistoga, dribbling past, trying to get through Rada and Maya. Ball is going to go out of bounds, however, and is going to be a throw-in for Calistoga. Mendocino with a sub switch here. We've got Sylvia, Sienna, and Lexi coming in for Maya, Natalia, and Amaya. Looks like that's going to be Mendo's throw. Calistoga thinking it was their own, but Mendo throw there. Stevie getting the ball down the line. Good job threading the needle, but it's going to bounce out of bounds, however. Calistoga ball now with the throw in. Going to try to push the ball up the field once more. Ball down, but the ref calls out a legal throw. Didn't quite fully go behind her head and through the ground, so Mendocino is going to get a chance to switch the tides and push it back up the field. Naya with a good throw over, finding Sienna, but the ball is kicked over by Calistoga, kept in bounds until it is kicked out of bounds. Stevie now passing the ball over to Rada to take the throw. Rada looking for the open space there. Stevie wide open, going through the defenders, getting it past, trying to find Issa open and Sienna open, but the ball is stopped by Calistoga. Arbriella now with the ball over to Naya. Naya with space, passing it out over, trying to find Sienna. Sienna there comes away with the ball, guarded by Calistoga, but looks like it's going to be a handball called on Mendo. Calistoga with the free kick. Still 6-2 here. Mendocino with a sizable lead. Somewhat one-sided affair, but Calistoga has been getting good opportunities here. Good shots off. Calistoga with the free kick going down, finding an open teammate. Lighty coming in for the pressure. Passes over, finds her teammate going through. That's a promising run here for Calistoga. Going down the field, Naya coming in to stop, and the ball is kicked over to Ruby. Ruby with a good snatch, handily grabs that ball. Ruby going for the drop kick at the corner. Good kick there, but is stopped by Calistoga. That's a good collection until Rada takes the ball away and tries to dribble past the defenders. Naya and Calistoga going head to head, and Lexi comes away with it until a handball is called outside of the box on Mendocino. That's going to be another free kick in fairly close positioning to the goal for Calistoga. Another promising outlook here. Calistoga trying to narrow down the score once more. Calistoga's been making good runs here in the past few minutes, trying to push that lead up from 6-1 to a now 6-2, possibly even a 6-3. Calistoga with the free kick, and that's going to sail over the goal. Not quite, but a good attempt nevertheless. We've got Sage and Natasha coming in for Issa and Stevie. It's like Sage and Stevie giving a little hug there. And Stevie making her way off the field to much applause. Sage now with the ball, but it goes out of bounds. Off of Mendo, gonna be Calistoga throwing once again. Calistoga throw. It's a good throw to their teammate. Ball through the center, promising numbers here. Going through, pass back down the line. Ball goes through, over to Aubriella. Calistoga with the ball, promising shot opportunity, but is squashed by Rada. Rada coming away with the ball, moving the ball down the line with speed. Calistoga with the steal, getting it back through, trying to find a person in the box. Sage with the block there, and Lighty pushing the ball back up the field. Sage going at it, passes it over to Natasha. Good speed from Sage there, managing the ball out of Calistoga's reach. Natasha coming up with a promising play here, trying to find the open player, but nobody's quite up there as fast. Calistoga now with the ball in the corner. Mirabai with a good play there, trying to find an open teammate. Natasha now with the ball, looking in the center. Sage is wide open in the center of the field. Natasha with a good look finds her. Sage with a shot from deep, and it is tapped out by the keeper. Sienna now with the ball in the corner there, just manages to high-five the goalie with the ball. Sage now with the pass into Sienna. Sienna with the shot, and it's blocked by the keeper again. Ball in the center of the goal box right now still, and Mirabai with the tap, but Calistoga clears it out of there. That was a good run by Mendo. Good shot attempts, but none of them quite managed to find their way inside of the goal. Sage now with the ball, with a pass through to the center, trying to find Sienna, but it can't quite reach. Calistoga in the center of the field with the ball, kicking it back up. Sage with the block there. Over to Natasha. Natasha with good force, pushing the ball up. into the corner of the field there. Calistoga coming away with it with the pass back up down the line. Ball's cleared out, but Rada's there to block it. Passing it back up to Sage. Sage just stops it on accident there, but is kicked out by Calistoga. That's going to be Mendocino for the throw-in on Calistoga's half. Going to have Aubriella taking the throw and trying to work her way back down. Naya's going to be taking this throw-in, pushing the ball down the line, finding Natasha open, but Calistoga's there to kick the ball back up. Sage with a good header, moving the ball back up towards Calistoga's goal. Natasha trailing with the pressure. Ball in the center there, and Calistoga clears it out. Sage with a shot, but that's going to go over. Unfortunate bounce there, but the ball just barely manages to work its way above the goal. Calistoga keeper putting the ball down. Going to take the goal kick here, trying to find an open player. Still 6-2 in Mendo's favor. Good kick down through the center, finding an open teammate. Lady and Sage with the pressure. The pass over, which is stolen by Rada. Sienna now with the ball, working her way down, but it is kicked out by Calistoga. That's going to be Mendo's throw-in in fairly close position to the goal. We're going to have Lighty taking the throw in here. Lighty trying to find an open teammate. Sage wide open there. Ball barely goes over. Natasha with the ball in the center now. Going at it with Calistoga. Mirabai trying to get a shot up, but Sylvia comes away with it, still in the goal box. Trying to find an open teammate to pass back to. Sage now with the ball, trying to work her way back up, and it is not fouled by Calistoga, just forcefully nudged legally. And Sage working her way back up with the ball. Pressured heavily by Calistoga. Lighty gets the ball now, trying to find an open teammate, trying to find a shot, and ball goes back out, grabbed by Calistoga until Sage with a nice tackle, finding Sienna in the goal box. Got some time in the corner there, but is pressured from the back. Trying to keep the ball in the center, and that's going to be off of Calistoga. Corner kick for Mendo. Good offensive possession there for Mendocino, managing to work the way in the goal box multiple times, multiple shots off. But good job on Calistoga's defense from not letting the ball enter the goal. Gonna have Natasha taking this corner kick, trying to find an opportunity for another score here. Mendo's been doing great on their corner kicks. First great shot directly in the goal, and then a good tap straight in. Fortunately, this one does not work out that way, but Sylvia comes away with the ball and passes it back out to Naya. And that's gonna be the end of the game. 6-2, Mendocino's lead here.